Hey, friends. Okay. I just wanted to take a minute to chat with you a little bit. So, thank you for taking a minute to watch this video. I want to really talk with you guys about whether the ABC Method program is right for you or not. Okay. So, I've had a lot of questions, and I want to take this time to just go over the details of the program, the structure, the nitty gritty, and hopefully this answers any questions that you have. And so maybe you're like in this spot right now where you're trying to juggle life, right? Maybe you have kids that are school age and the kids are going back to school. And I know how hectic that is because we just started kindergarten this year. Or maybe you have toddlers at home. And so they're definitely not in school, but they're there and you're their primary caregiver. Maybe you're working a 9 to 5 and you're trying to build this business in the evenings, but you still need to be a present wife and a present mom too. And so maybe you're a single mom and your babies take most of your time, or maybe you have a child that has special needs and that requires a lot of your time, right? The thing that I want you to hear is this program was designed specifically for mompreneurs in the busiest seasons of life. Okay. Because I get it. Like life is hard and demanding, and being a mom is hard and demanding. And then throwing a business on top of that can seem even harder and even more demanding. But those things are also very rewarding. But what I really want you to do, or what I want to help you to do, is to really make the most out of your time. Right. And so I'm a mom too. I have twins who are 5. Like I said, we just started kindergarten. I'm a wife and I'm a doodle mom and I'm a goat mom and I have friends and I want to maintain those relationships and I want to build my business and I want to make time for self care because I can't function without my monthly massage, right? Like if we're being honest. But when I first started my network marketing career, I wasn't a present mom. I was living my life behind my phone. I was missing all of the memories and all of the moments. And what happened is I had a little bit of a come to Jesus meeting with me and God. Okay. And I realized I had to make a change in my business and my life, right? Because running my business or allowing my business to run me, ultimately, it wasn't working. I was exhausted. I was miserable. I was spinning my wheels. And what happened one night in my frustration is I decided to calculate up my hourly rate, right? I looked at the amount of money that I was making and I divided it by the hours that I was putting in, right? And I came up with those hours because I was looking at the screen time on my phone. Have you ever looked at that? It can be very telling. And what I realized is I was making like less than $4 an hour, $4 an hour. And I knew this wasn't working, right? I could not do this way any longer. Because here's the thing, being a present mom was the most important thing to me. And so if I could find a way to build this business, like, and be a present mom, that would be awesome. But being a present mom was my priority. I mean, I had quit a corporate job with a corporate salary in order to be a more present mom with my kids. And so it didn't make any sense at all that I would just settle for being at home physically, but not present mentally and emotionally. Okay. And so this program, I designed it especially for the busiest mompreneurs. Okay. And I designed it to show you exactly how to build your business in 60 minutes a day so that you can still be that totally present mom, that totally present wife or friend or whatever other role that you need to fulfill. Okay. So it's important to me that I'm giving you the actions that you need to take on a daily basis to build your business. And that's how I teach. Okay. This program is very action oriented. And so one of the most common questions that I get is this: is this program for someone who just started, or is this program for someone who is further along in their business? And really, the answer is both. Okay, because if you're brand new, then this is really the perfect time for you to learn the right mindset, the right foundational systems and strategies, and the right sales and marketing strategies, right? So that you don't develop those bad habits in the first place. Okay, this program will set you up for success even if you just enrolled in your business yesterday. But it's also for the mompreneur who's been doing this for a little while, but feels stuck or overwhelmed or anxious or just simply not motivated any longer. Okay, because you aren't getting the results that you want, that you need, right? Your sales aren't there, your income's not there, the team growth isn't there. right? You don't have those things that you need and that you want in order to grow this business into something that can really support your dream lifestyle. Or maybe you're like set up with that icky, spammy strategies that you're being taught by your upline, or maybe those strategies you just think are necessary to build your business, but they just don't feel good. Okay. Because let me let you in on a little secret though. Okay. It is possible to build a business that feels totally authentic and grows your income. And that's exactly what this program is going to teach you to do. Okay. So if that's you, then this program is especially for you because it's going to do more than just teach you the right systems and the right strategies. It's also going to literally rewire your brain for success. Okay. Because chances are right now, especially if you're stuck and overwhelmed and anxious, right now your brain is most likely wired for survival, which doesn't equal success in the online social selling space. Okay. And so I also want to talk to the person, like if you're selling and your engagement is great right now, like if that's you, then I want to talk to you too. And I want to ask you, like, would your business remain as strong as it is right now if the algorithm totally shifted? Right? If something happens and you lose your following or your account and you have to start building from scratch, like, could you do that? Because that's a very dangerous place to live, right? Would you be able to rebuild your business from the ground up? And so if this is you, like, first of all, let me just say, keep riding that wave. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Like keep riding that wave. But in the meantime, I encourage you to learn the skills that you would need to rebuild your business or to maintain your business if the algorithm would shift suddenly and shift out of your favor. Okay. And so also, regardless of where you're at in your business, whether you're happy with your results, whether you're not, right? Let me ask you, are you working harder than you want to work right now? Because if you're already like working your eyes out, how are you going to grow? Like you won't grow unless you either work harder, which nobody wants to do that, or if you continue to up level your skills. Those are the two ways to grow. Work harder, up level your skills. And so the ABC method is really for anyone, whether you started yesterday, whether you're frustrated and spinning your wheels and not making the sales and the income that you want, or whether you're in a really good place right now in your business, but you just want to learn new skills so that you can maintain forward progress independent of social media and independent of the algorithm shift. Okay. So let's talk about the details of the actual program. Because another common question that I get is this: how long is it going to take me to start getting results? And the answer is this: like in your first week, okay? In the first week of the program, we will kick off with an ABC overhaul, okay? And in that overhaul, I'm going to take you through a specific like 3-day sprint, so to speak, where we will handle a handful of like really key pivots that you can make in your business right away, right? Key pivots that you can make in your systems and your messaging that's going to really get you seeing immediate increases in your sales and your income. Okay. Because here's one of the biggest goals for my clients, like right off the bat. Okay. We have to ditch that end of the month push. And you know what I'm talking about, right? Almost every company has some type of monthly sales goal or quota or something that you have to achieve to maintain rank or to be able to qualify to earn your bonuses or whatever that looks like, right? And so at the end of the month, every single month, I see that push all over social media, right? I see mompreneurs making those end of the month almost at my goal, help my team out, purchase just this one thing from me, please, right? And that end of the month push and stress and ickiness, it has to stop. And so that's what we're going to do, like first off. We're going to flip this end of the month push so that, you know, we can begin to hit those goals in the first week of the month. And when we do that, we can build the rest of the month, right? And that way we can focus on true growth. That way you can really dive into this program and to be able to focus with a clear head because you aren't consumed with trying to get those last 2 or 3 sales like before the clock strikes midnight on the 31st. Okay. It's very important to me that I help you to get wins early on in this program. Okay. So once we have you getting wins, we're going to really dive into the three key pillars of the program, kind of like the trifecta, right? The 3 key pillars of an abundant, balanced, and confident business. Okay. And those 3 pillars are number 1, mental mastery. I am literally going to help you to rewire your brain for success. Okay. Most people's brains are default wired for survival. And I mentioned that earlier. But if you're wired for survival, you're not wired for success and growth. And when we rewire this, right, like things like your energy and your motivation, your passion, your joy, right, they all go up. You know how some people, like, think of that one person, right? Like there's just something about them. There's just something about them that you really like, right? You just like them. You might not know exactly what it is. Well, that thing is their energy signature. Okay. And that is a result of mental mastery. Okay. And I'm going to teach you how to do that. The second pillar is scalable business systems and strategies. Okay. When you create structure within your business, you get back your time. Okay. I'll teach you the foundational systems that you need to build your business. And then I'll teach you the systems and the strategies to begin to automate and continue to grow. Okay. And then sales psychology. That's the third pillar. And this is really what unlocks your business growth. This works best when you have the right mindset and the right systems to support it. Okay. And so when you learn sales psychology, you begin attracting your ideal client. You begin attracting your dream team, right? And your content, it's overcoming the objections that your ideal audience has, and it's connecting with them on a deeper level, which makes converting in the DMs so much easier. It also takes you out of the DMs quite a bit, right? You're not spending days and days and messages in that small talk that never leads to a sales conversation at all. Okay. Like imagine having people like actually reach out to you, asking you how they can work with you, right? That's what can happen when your messaging is on point because you deeply understand sales psychology. Okay. So those are the three pillars. Let's talk a little bit about some of the like details, the nitty gritty, because a question that often comes up as well is just kind of what are the details of the program? Okay. So you will have 2 live training calls a month and you'll have 2 office hours calls each month. These are live calls. During every live call that I do, there will be time at the end for questions, for hot seat coaching, right? For whatever you need as you go through this program. Like I am available and we will stay on the call for as long as it takes to get everybody's questions answered and to get everybody coached through whatever obstacles they're facing at the moment. Okay. There will also be worksheets for most of the lessons because I want to help you to actually implement the things that you're going to be learning. Okay. We will have a Facebook community as well. And that's where we're going to really like celebrate all of our wins together. It's an easy way for me to keep you informed on call dates and times. And it's really just a place where we can all brainstorm together, right? Like you're not going through this program alone and there's so much power and accountability and community. Okay. This program, this is a beta round of this program, right? So I talked about before, previous to now, I've had 2 programs. I've had the Mompreneur Mastermind and I've had phase 2 for leaders. And so what I've done is I've combined these 2 programs plus added in even more content for you. But I'll be recording many of the lessons live and breaking, what used to be like 60 to 90 minute calls down into more bite-sized 20 to 40 minute lessons. Okay. And that's going to make this program even easier for the busiest moms. And so a lot of those lessons will be recorded live and I'll let you know when that's going to happen and you can, choose to join those calls live as well. So that's just kind of an extra bonus of being a part of the beta round. Okay. And so each week you'll have 1 live call plus pop-up live trainings that you can attend, right? And those will all be loaded into your library. All of the recordings for everything, hot seat coaching, office hours, all of those things are all recorded and all going to live in your library. And so ladies, you will have lifetime access to the content, right? Like it doesn't disappear after 3 months, 6 months, a year. Nope. You will also have lifetime access to the live training calls and office hours, right? So as long as I'm doing this program or any version of it, that means that you'll always have one-on-one access to me for coaching. Okay. So that's very valuable. So you can get your questions answered, whatever you need as you grow in your business, right? And you also don't have to feel pressured to go through this program in 3 months time or 6 months time, right? Like you can take it at your own pace. Okay. And so a few more nuts and bolts. Do you have to attend the live calls live? Nope, you absolutely do not. Again, they will be loaded into your library, but it's very helpful if you can jump on the live calls. That way you can ask questions, get coached, things like that. There will be a question thread where you can submit questions if it's just not possible for you to be able to be on live, right? Because I still want you to get your questions answered, whether the live call times work for you or not. Is there one-on-one coaching within this program? The office hours are intended for hot seat coaching. Okay, this is where you can come to get coached through whatever obstacles you're coming up against. All right. I do have a VIP option that does include monthly one-on-ones and Marco Polo access to me as well. But those spots are very limited. Okay, so there's 5 available for this upcoming 3-month period. And at the time that I'm recording this, 2 of the 5 spots have already been taken. So if you are interested in that option, you'll want to shoot me a message or an email right away so I can send over the VIP link to enroll. Okay. And so those are really the biggest questions that I've received. And so I hope this has helped to really answer the questions that you have. I hope this has given you a little bit more clarity as to whether or not the ABC method is the next right step for you in your business. Okay. And so depending upon when you're watching this recording, there are some additional bonuses for those who sign up before Sunday, which is September 11th. Okay. Before September 11th, you're going to get an additional $500 off when you pay in full. Oh, and so that reminds me, another question that I get is, do I offer payment plans? And yes, I do. I have a 6-pay option, or if you want to pay in full, you do save a little bit of money that way. Okay. But bonus number 2, the first 5 people to enroll between now and Sunday are also going to get a free bonus one-on-one with me. Okay. And also not really a bonus, but I do have a money back guarantee, right? I know this program works if you do the work. And so if you do the work, then I guarantee that your sales will exceed your investment. All right. And so if you've gotten your questions answered and you're ready to dive in, the link is in the email that this video was in as well, but you can also go to amandamastersoncoaching.com/ABC enroll. Again, if you want the link for the VIP enrollment, shoot me a DM or an email. And if you have any other questions, right, like don't hesitate to reach out to me. You can email me, you can message me on Facebook. You can set up a short 10-minute call with me if you really want to talk something through. But I'm here if you have those questions. So do what you got to do to get a hold of me. I don't know, send up a smoke signal. But I'm so excited to open the doors to this program for you. It's been a long time coming, just putting all these pieces together. And so I'm really excited for this, and I'm excited to work with you soon as well. So thanks for listening. Have a good rest of your evening or day or morning, and I will talk to you soon.